Good morning, everybody. How are you guys? I hope you guys are good. Hey, Lazy Llama. I hope everybody's having a good day. Um, here, I mean, we're supposed to be getting bad storms coming. Uh, but right now it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's 30, 34 out, so it's all right. Today is my birthday. Just another year older. Oh, yes. So we have a lot to go over this morning. Hello, Jackie. So it's been a couple of days. Hey, Sefa, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, we have, thank you guys. Thank you, Jackie. So I have a bunch of stuff that I want to just cover real quick. Thank you, Lazy Llama. And um, yeah, just some important things that I want to cover today. So hope you guys are all ready and hope you guys enjoy the show. All right, so let me get right into it. Hey, Kaylin, thank you. All right, so P Ring, you know, P Ring, suspected at London's Met Police Force as chief inspector, is found dead. An investigation into a suspected pedo ring within London's Metropolitan Police Force has taken a dark turn, with one of the suspects found dead the day he was due to be charged. Chief Inspector Richard Watkinson was supposed to present himself at a police station to be charged with conspiracy to distribute or show indecent images of children, making indecent photos of a child, misconduct in public office, and voyeurism the day he was found dead in his home. Chief Inspector Watkinson was facing extremely serious and concerning charges as a result of a painstaking and thorough police investigation, explained Commander John Seville, described as head of profession at the Met's Directorate of Professional Standards. Before this matter came to light, we had no previous information about these allegations or to indicate the officer posed any risk to the public. He had not faced any other criminal or conduct matters during his Met career. He had been suspended from duty since his arrest. He said, adding, 2 other men were also arrested during the course of this investigation and have been charged. Their matters will now progress through the courts. These men, a 63-year-old former Metropolitan Police firearms officer, now based in Scotland, named as Jack Addis, and a 62-year-old former Metropolitan Police officer named Jeremy Laxton, are due to appear before Westminster Magistrates Court on February 9th, which will almost certainly refer their case to the Crown Court. Addis faces a charge of conspiracy to distribute or show indecent images of children, while Laxton faces charges of intentionally encouraging or assisting misconduct in public office, conspiracy to distribute or show indecent images of children, making indecent photos of a child, possession of extreme pornographic images, and possession of prohibited images of a child. The police department. Now, is this shocking? Yes, but I believe it happens a lot more often than we're told about. Oh, thanks, Sassafras. Hey, Suzanne. Hey, Karma. Oh, it's your birthday too, Kelly. Happy birthday. Yeah, Americans definitely need to wake up to what is happening because like I said, I believe this happens a lot more often than we are told about. Hi, everybody. Um, but I do think it's important, and I think, like I said, it happens a lot more often than we're told about. It's probably way more common than any of us could even imagine. So, is what it is, I guess. But let's move on. Hey, Crisis Cast. Okay. All right, now you know how I was talking the other day about them being like, well, we're going to stop people from eating meat. We don't want people to be able to buy meat. We want people to eat bugs and shit like that. It sounds like a joke, but it's not. Okay, check this out. It's a huge list. Iowa GOP bill would ban people on food stamps from buying fresh meat and more. So they're making a bill in Iowa where if you get food stamps or you get assistance, you will not be able to buy fresh meat. And let's see what else it says. The new bill, House File 3, indicates what the more than 250,000 Iowans who rely on SNAP can or cannot buy at grocery stores. HF 3 also targets several other public assistance programs, such as Medicaid, and reduces the income level Iowans need to qualify for the program. Nearly 40 House Republicans have co-sponsored the bill, led by House Speaker Pat Grassley, one that would limit SNAP food purchases to only what is on the state's approved WIC list, a supplemental nutrition aid for women, infants, and children. That is crazy. I used to be on WIC when I had my kids. Okay. And you can buy like 1% milk, whole wheat bread, only certain cereals with like high wheat in them, cheese, eggs, and that was pretty much it. So that's what they want to limit people to buying on their food stamps, which is totally crazy. Stop trying to control people. Let people eat regular food that they want to eat. Some of the proposed restrictions mean that low-income, older, and disabled Iowans who rely on SNAP benefits would not be able to purchase items like fresh meat, white bread, or sliced cheese. The bill indicates that people can only purchase 100% whole wheat bread, brown rice, and 100% whole wheat pasta. No white grains included. That is crazy. Mitch McConnell, okay. Also on the do not buy list are baked, refried, or chili beans. Instead, recipients must purchase black, red, and pinto beans. Cooking oil, spices, and salt and pepper would have to be crossed off the shopping list, along with soup, canned vegetables, and fruit. So you're not going to be able to buy meat, fresh meat. You're not going to be able to buy canned vegetables, fruit, soup, no salt, no pepper, no spices, no cooking oil, no white bread, no sliced cheese. Well, for this, how isn't that crazy? That is ludicrous. People need. Oh, hey, Anonymous Luther. Maybe more, Crisis said, maybe more people will put the Nintendo down and get a job. See, now, not for nothing. But, hey, Casey. It's not about that, because there's people today. Do you know how much food costs? Have you been to the grocery store lately? I mean, I don't know how it is where you live, but literally it is ridiculous. Like here, 12 regular eggs, right? 12 regular white eggs, not even the organic ones, not even the, fresh farm ones. 12 regular plain old white eggs, 5 something a container. Like that's ludicrous. $7.99 for real butter. Sticks of butter, $7.99. I mean, I could go on and on and on. So it's not that people just are lazy and don't want to work. It's that even people that are working need help. They need help to buy food because that's the state of the world that we live in. But it's crazy to control people like that. They're literally controlling what you can buy, what you can eat, what you can have. Like, that's crazy. I quit looking at prices yeah, you might as well. I'm in Missouri and we're paying over $6 for a dozen eggs. That's crazy. That's why I said, like, everybody should have chicken. If you can have chickens, like, even if you're one or two people that live in your house, like, if you can have a couple of chickens, I would get a couple of chickens. Then you're at least getting, 6, 8 eggs a week is better than none. It's the same in Canada. Prices are outrageous. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy, you guys. Okay. Hey, Muse News. Thanks for coming. I figured I would I'm like, it's my birthday. I took the day off from work. I'm like, I'm going to do a live and, get with everybody. That's awesome, Anonymous. We have chickens. We started out with 8 chickens, 2 turkeys, and a rooster. And then 2 weeks ago, something got in there and I'm down to 4 chickens, 1 turkey. My rooster is gone. They got killed by something. We don't know what. There was feathers all over, but not one drop of blood anywhere. So some people are saying it could have been a fisher. That's what fishers do. Oh, thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Muse. But we don't know. So we're going to have to get more this spring. It was super sad. Yeah, it sucks. We have had no problems. Like, we have we built them like this huge setup. It's actually on one of my family videos. It's on YouTube. So if you guys want, you can go check it out. But yeah, something got in there. So, oh, thank you, Mark. Okay, let's move on. But it's bull, and people should be fighting that bill, especially people who live in Iowa. But that's what happens, guys. It starts somewhere. It's got to start somewhere, and then it just spreads and expands. All right. Let's move on. Thank you, Barbara. Hold on. I wanted to find this and play it for you. Oh, seeing red flags. Thank you. Oh, you did, Muse News. Thank you for checking them out. Yeah, thank you. All right, let me do this. Oh, thank you, Justice. Yeah, Rocky the rooster that would not shut up when I was making my videos outside. Yeah, he got it. Oh, seeing red flags. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. All right, let me do this. Holy shit. $13.75 for some country crock butter. Damn. That's expensive. Oh, I don't buy from Tractor Supply. We have a little co-op that we buy our chicken food and stuff from. So, thank you though. All right, let's move on.
Talking about implanted devices of the future. I'm talking about wearable devices that are like Fitbits for your brain. It used to be that there was very little we could tell from EEG activity, but already using consumer wearable devices, these are headbands, hats that have sensors that can pick up your brainwave activity, earbuds, headphones, tiny tattoos that you can wear behind your ear. We can pick up emotional states like, are you happy or sad or angry? We can pick up and decode faces that you're seeing in your mind. Simple shapes, numbers, your PIN number to your bank account.
Did y'all hear that? Did you hear that? From earbuds to headphones to those little tattoos that go behind your ear. They are listening and getting inside your head things that they can tell what state of being you're in. Are you happy? Are you sad? If you anything you think about, they can pick up on that already. Yes, Muse News, Black Mirror legit coming to life. Isn't that crazy? Okay, I'm gonna just replay that real quick.
We're not talking about implanted devices of the future. I'm talking about wearable devices that are like Fitbits for your brain. It used to be that there was very little we could tell from EEG activity. But already, using consumer wearable devices, these are headbands, hats that have sensors that can pick up your brainwave activity, earbuds, headphones, tiny tattoos that you can wear behind your ear. We can pick up emotional states like, are you happy or sad or angry? We can pick up and decode faces that you're seeing in your mind. Simple shapes, numbers, your PIN number to your bank account.
Now, isn't that crazy? It is absolutely all done by design. But it's crazy. And like they legit just come right out and tell you, this is what we're doing. This is the technology that we have. Listen, you can't keep it from us because we're going to read your brain. I mean, come on. This is crazy. It's craziness. Exactly. If they can get in your head, you lose everything that makes you an individual. Absolutely agree. Will you guys do me a favor? And if you're in here, just please hit that thumbs up. Thank you. Oh, hey, sugar. Okay. I mean, that's totally insane. If and like I said, they don't even hide it anymore. They just come right out and tell you, well, shit. Them earbuds you're listening to, them headphones you're putting on, we're getting what you're putting out. You know what I'm saying? That's scary. That honestly, that's part of why I don't have a cell phone. Because it's oh my God, it's crazy. Yeah, we don't need anybody else in our head, okay? Okay, throw that shit in the river. Get rid of that thing. I say that jokingly, but I'm for real. Oh, Bear Low said me too, but I need it for CNY. Okay, let's move on. Craziness. Okay. All right. The World Economic Forum. United States will soon make hate speech illegal, says EU Commissioner. Now, some of you are probably sitting there going, well, that's good because, you know, people shouldn't be out there hating and attacking other people. I'm going to tell you why it's not good. Because to them, hate speech is going to be anything that goes against their agenda. Hate speech is going to be anything that goes against what they say. So you simply disagreeing with the trans agenda on children is going to be considered hate speech. You not agreeing with the shit that they're doing in schools is going to be considered hate speech. You not agreeing with what the World Economic Forum and the, higher ups, what they're pushing is going to be hate speech. Now that's the problem. The United States will soon follow Europe in implementing laws against so-called hate speech, a top bureaucrat claimed at the World Economic Forum's meeting in Davos. The Vice President for Values and Transparency for the European Commission, Vera somebody, predicted on Tuesday that hate speech laws will be imposed upon the American public despite long-standing case law at the Supreme Court protecting such speech under the First Amendment. That's right. These things seem to be going to the wayside. We have the First Amendment for a reason. It is our right to say whatever we want to say within reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's certain things people should not be saying, but it's not anybody's job to be like, you can't say that. I don't, you know what I mean? Illegal hate speech, which you will have soon also in the US. I think that we have a strong reason why we have this in the criminal law. The Czech politician who previously served as the European Commissioner for Justice, Consumers, and Gender Equality made the comments during a WEF panel hosted by former CNN host Brian Stelter on the clear and present danger of disinformation, which, by the way, is anything that goes against what they say. The choice of Stelter may perhaps be viewed by some as ironic given his own relationship with the truth. The panel also featured New York Times chairman Arthur Gregg Sulzberger, Democratic Congressman Seth Moulton, and in interviews, CEO, whatever. Representative Moulton seemingly agreed with the statement from the EU Commission VP, telling her, I think in general, the US has a lot to learn in terms of data regulation and internet regulation. You're way ahead of us in that regard. However, the Democrat politician later clarified that he did not believe that American politicians were ready to forsake the fundamental aspects of freedom of speech. Crazy. You will be, you won't be able to say anything. You are being videotaped while you are doing your lives. Oh, shocker. I know that people, it's out there. All right, let's see. Hey, Gloria. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's crazy. All right, let's move on. Texas bishop slams godless World Economic Forum at Davos. Who elected the WEF? Bishop Strickland wrote on social media Thursday, their agenda is godless and does not respect our God-given rights as human beings. Strickland said that elected officials who bow to them are betraying the very people who elected them, urging instead a return to natural law as a sure guide to truth. The bishop's remarks echoed those of Twitter's Elon Musk, who referred to the WEF as an unelected world government, which it absolutely is. Musk responded to a clip showing WEF's founder and chairman Klaus Schwab discussing how the WEF's new global collaboration village in the metaverse can be trusted at a time when worldwide trust in political institutions and their representatives is at an all-time low. That's because more and more people are starting to wake up to the bullshit that is happening, I believe. Schwab said that the global collaboration... Oh, my bad. In his response on Twitter, Musk said that WEF is increasingly becoming an unelected world government that the people never asked for and do not want. Later in the day, Musk launched a provocative survey asking viewers whether the World Economic Forum should control the world. As of Thursday morning, 2 hours before the close of the survey, the poll had garnered more than 2.3 million responses, with some 86% voting no. So that gives me a little bit of hope in people, honestly. It does. All right. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Went too far. Demand for prostitutes spike in Davos as World Economic Forum begins. Now, obviously, this was when it first started. This was January 17th. The demand for prostitutes and escorts has reportedly spiked in Davos, Switzerland, which is currently hosting the World Economic Forum's annual conference. Sex services are reportedly in high demand in Davos this week, with multiple publications reporting numerous prostitutes and escorts as descending on the Swiss ski resort as it hosts the annual conference of the World Economic Forum. The spike in demand is not unexpected, with the Times publishing an expose back in 2020 on the annual meeting describing it as a den of prostitution and predators, with professional sex workers attending Davos in large numbers. I told you guys that. Things do not appear any different this year, with multiple publications speaking to sex workers and escort agencies who are attending the event this week. So far, we have 11 reservations and 25 inquiries for the coming week, but I assume that there will be more. The managing director of one escort service told Swiss paper 20 Minute, who told the publication that his employees could be contracted for as many as 3 days straight to serve clients. For example, our women have already been brought to Davos by diplomats and company bosses, the manager continued. Some also book escorts for themselves and their employees to party in the hotel suite. Another escort, referred to as Liana in reports, also confirmed she had multiple clients requesting her services at the event, telling the German publication Bild that sex workers often wear smart clothes so they do not stand out amidst those attending the conference. There are strict controls who can't get into some hotels, Liana reported described, divulging some of her experiences with German and American customers at the event. Unfortunately, Germans are stingy when it comes to tips, she reportedly complained, saying that she prefers it when she is contracted out by Americans and Britons. Although it is unclear exactly how many prostitutes have arrived in Switzerland to serve clientele attending the event, the Times expose indicates that the figure could be hovering around the 3-figure mark. The publication reports that a senior police officer in the country is saying that at least 100 prostitutes traveled to the event in 2020 in order to provide their services to those at the event. Oh my, I mean, come on. It's crazy. Freaking nuts. Yeah, exactly, Anonymous. How many of those were over the age of 18? Exactly. Why is nothing being done about it? Oh, thank you, Muse News. Exactly. Because it's them, because they can do whatever they want to do. And it's ridiculous. Okay, let's move on. Oh, absolutely, Mark. Yep, because you're just a regular person. Okay. Tennessee Christian school principal indicted on 11 new child sex charges after 2022 arrest. The principal of a Christian school in Tennessee, who was arrested last year on accusations of sexual activity with a minor, has been indicted on 11 additional charges. Liberty Christian School principal Jason Kennedy, 47, was already facing charges in connection with his alleged sexual activity with an underage girl. He was charged in August with 2 counts of sexual assault by an authority figure and 1 count of solicitation of a minor. School secretary and homeschool coordinator Brittany Branham, 28, was also charged with solicitation of a minor in August. Oh, shit. Sorry. Nah. Okay. Over incidents that occurred in Kennedy's home, it is unclear if she will face any new charges. District Attorney Stephen Crump told Fox Chattanooga on Friday that the new charges Kennedy was indicted on represent 3 more victims, which means there are now 4 total victims in the case. The grand jury indictment shows Kennedy's new charge includes sexual activity involving a minor, solicitation of a minor to observe sexual conduct, aggravated sexual battery, 6 counts of sexual battery by an authority figure, and 2 counts of violation of Child Protection Act. The victim, whose accusations led to the arrest of Kennedy and Branham last year, is a 19-year-old who says she was underage at the time of the incidents. Kennedy was living at his home in Athens, Tennessee, with his wife and Branham in 2019 when the victim would spend the night staying in the same room as Branham, according to affidavits from the McKinn County Sheriff's Department. The victim said Kennedy would come into the room and talk about sex with her and Branham. How inappropriate. But again, this is happening all over. A school principal who is around children all day, every day, and he's a predator. And I don't believe that they vet these people. I think the school system is so desperate that they will let anybody in. Look at all the teachers that we talk about that are pushing this bullshit on your kids. It's like, hello, who hired you? Did they not look into you before they hired you? It's crazy. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Trans activist tells kids on TikTok that not only women give birth and breastfeed, and they shouldn't just accept their parents' opinion on this. So here you go again with somebody on TikTok aiming this towards minors and telling them to not listen to their parents' opinion. Do not accept your parents' opinion, which is in turn doing what? Causing a divide between children and their parents. So let's give this a listen.
Hi. So I did stop by your page really quickly to see that you were 14 years old. You've got so much time to learn and be more open-minded and more kind and accepting towards other people. So let me just really quickly try and tell you why what you're saying is wrong and hurtful. Let's start with only women can give birth. I'm a man and I'm going to give birth, so you're already wrong there. But there are also lots of other people who are non-binary or intersex, and they give birth. And again, they're not women. Then the term breastfeeding versus chest feeding, well, for some people, it's actually just more comfortable to call it chest feeding. Some women who have experienced trauma or been abused, they might prefer the term chest feeding. But then we loop back around to not all birthing people are women, so not all birthing people have breasts, hence the term chest feeding. I understand that your opinions and your beliefs may be deep rooted and ingrained in whatever your parents have taught you to believe, and that's okay. You still have plenty of time to form your own opinions and even educate others in your life. Hi. So I did stop by your page really quickly to see that you were 14.
So I did stop by your page and I did see that you were 14. So here, I'm going to give you some advice. How is that okay? Do you guys see what I'm saying? And I actually had one lady. So the last video I did, which thank you guys for all your love and support on that, by the way. But I actually had one lady who was like, CNY, you need a break. Like, you're doing a 9 out of 10 in this video. She's like, I had to stop listening to it because you seem so angry. Which in turn, I replied that I'm sorry that sometimes my passion comes off as anger. But if you can watch this stuff and not get angry, then you're the problem here, not me. And that's truly what I believe. Okay. All right. At the WEF, UN regulator issues a stern warning to Elon Musk. If you don't comply and regulate speech, the UN will issue sanctions. We should be angry. If you're not mad, you're not paying attention. Exactly, Monica. Exactly. Okay.
Message was clear. We have our message was clear. We have the rules which have to be complied with, and otherwise there will be sanctions. I think that the confidence has been weakened, and I had quite high level of confidence when it comes to Twitter. I have to say that we worked with knowledgeable people, with the lawyers, with the sociologists who understood that they have to behave in some decent way, not to cause really big harm to the society. I always felt that this notion of responsibility was there. So this is what I don't feel from Elon Musk personally. So, our message was clear.
Oh, don't get it twisted, because before Elon Musk took over Twitter, Twitter had become a shithole. Like, anybody who opposed the agenda, anybody who went against what they were saying was shut down. Their channel was taken down. They weren't allowed to tweet out anything. Everything that they said was considered misinformation and taken down. So absolutely, I think that Twitter has become a better place since it has become less censored. Now that's just my opinion. All right, hold on a minute. I gotta check on my dog. Okay. Okay, now have you guys seen this video yet? Yeah, Nightbot is a pain. Hey Mary. But this chick put out this video, and she was like, oh my God, this guy is staring at me, he's creeping me out. Basically painting herself as this huge victim in the gym. Okay, Sifa, I will go over and do that just 1 second. She was basically making herself out to be this victim and how she was being victimized in the gym. And she was like, oh my God, there's this guy, he's staring at me. Why is he coming over here? After looking at her struggling with the dumbbell, with the weight, trying to put the weights on the thing. After that, he walked over. He was like, do you need help? And she was like, no. And then was like, oh my God, like making him to be a creep and her to be a victim. Now, I don't think that's cool at all. Stop trying to make yourself a victim, okay? Maybe, now, if you guys seen the video, so once she finally got the weights on, she started doing hip thrusts right in front of him. Like, if you really felt uncomfortable, if you really felt uncomfortable with what was happening and he made you feel uncomfortable by looking at you, maybe you shouldn't have been doing what you were doing. Maybe you should have thought about working out a little differently. And now I know people can go either way with that, but it was just ridiculous. So she got called out on social media like crazy. Like people were like, this is ridiculous what you're doing. Nobody wants to be a victim. People who are victimized wish that they weren't. So why would you do this except for attention? That's the only thing I can think. She wanted attention. She wanted to make herself look like a victim, and she wanted to paint this guy who was doing absolutely nothing wrong with this. So let's check out what people had to say.
This is how to not approach girls at the gym.
I hate this. I hate when there's sweet eyes. It's me so uncomfortable. Feral, like fucking feral. Swatch. The 5 adds 5 pounds. And these are the greats. Excuse me? You don't have to do that. It's okay. No, it's okay. I got it. Thank you, though. See what I mean? All right, here we go.
I just want to share my perspective on this video. If you guys want to watch the full thing, you can go over to her page. First and foremost, as I've said before, there is a big difference between staring at somebody and simply looking or glancing at them. So why did this man look at you? Well, you're in front of him off to the side. You're in his peripheral. You're also taking a video with your camera pointed directly at him, and you're talking to yourself. He's probably watching you wondering, what is she doing? I know I would. Also, you talk about, why would this man come over and help load my plates? Well, if you watch the video, he sees that you struggle putting plates on the other side. Now, any experienced lifter out there knows when you have a barbell on the ground, if you're doing hip thrusts, if you're doing deadlifts, it's very difficult to put plates on. There's actually a jack they make for you to be able to lift up the barbell so you can put the plates on. He sees that you struggled being an experienced lifter, and he comes over to try and help you because that's what kind people do. Any experienced lifter out there knows what I'm talking about. And I saw the comment where you guys talk about this was a man trying to help out a woman because a man would never help a man. That's not true. This is not misogynist. I've been in the gym for 20 years. I can't tell you how many times I've helped men and women load plates, take plates off, put weights back. It has nothing to do with sex or gender. You help people because it's kind to do. But it's very sad that you took an act of kindness, this man doing something for you, being kind, and turned him into a creep at the gym, talking about how you want to rip his reproductive organ off. He can't produce, and that natural selection should take him out? Really? Trying to make yourself out to be a victim, which you're not. There are women harassed in gyms. One of them. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
I mean, isn't that crazy? He looked at you because you looked like a fool, first of all. You didn't know what you were doing over there. He was legit just trying to help you. And you want to paint yourself as this freaking... Don't do that. Do not do that. It's crazy to me. Okay, let me stop sharing that screen. You guys, I got to show you this. So Sifa made this for me for my birthday, and I want to share it with you guys because it's awesome. I just got to find it. Give me 1 second. Okay, hold on. Sorry, let me pull this up. Where is it? I just pulled it up here. Hold on. Give me a second. There's a lot of things up here. Now I just got to find it. Okay, I'm going to pull up the picture that I just saved. Because for some reason, it's not. Give me 1 second, okay? Oh, got it. Okay, right here. How cool is this? The CNY family, protectors of the children. I think that is so awesome. Thank you, Sifa. That is so cool. Isn't it awesome, you guys? Okay. Now let's move on. Okay, yeah, I'll get into that in just a second. I know, that is so awesome. Thank you.
Period poverty doesn't just affect women. Two-spirits, trans men, non-binary people, and genderqueer people can all have periods. And arguably, period poverty may be higher in these populations. Here's why. You ever seen a tampon dispenser or a box of free tampons in a men's bathroom? What about a period aisle not labeled feminine hygiene or pink boxes all around it? Periods can be a really tough and dangerous time for people that aren't cisgender women. So if you're donating period products or putting them in your workplace or school, make sure they're in all bathrooms, or at least that all people have access to these products. Because blood has no gender, baby.
I might actually be at a loss for words after that. Every content creator I watch, I tell them in the truck to go to Kylie Rodney case. Yeah. Okay, wackadoodle. Hey, Marie. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, pretty crazy. So, anyway, that's the world we live in. A class in Osseo, Minnesota. This looks like an ad for homeschooling. White privilege doesn't mean your life hasn't been hard. It means that your skin color isn't one of the things making it harder. Black Lives Matter. The rainbow. I mean, none of this stuff belongs in schools. And that's all that I'm trying to say. None of it. None of it belongs in school, period. It's crazy, right? Homeschool your children. It's the only shot that they have. Oh, honeybees, welcome to the family. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Well, to me, it's about, listen, this has no place in a school. None. No place in a school at all. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, now I want to know how you guys feel about this one right here. I still breastfeed my 5-year-old son. People say that's abuse, but I do not care. All right, so we're going to chat about this one. Let me go back over here. Okay. Yeah, it is. It usually it tells me that, but yes, thank you. You're right. Thank you for your 2 months. I want to know what you guys think about this because this isn't the first time I've heard this, but there was actually a lady who said that she did it until her son was 8 years old. But this one is saying her son is 5 and she still breastfeeds her child. I mean, can you guys put a 1 in the chat if you think that's totally wrong? Put a 2 in the chat if you think that there's nothing wrong with what she's doing. Let me go over here for a second. Yeah, I'm seeing everyone. I'm seeing all of them 1s. Now, I think this is so wrong and so inappropriate that she's literally doing damage to that 5-year-old. Like, there's something very, very wrong with this. Okay. That is not normal. And that should be considered abuse. That should be, you should get something for that. Like, that is not okay. And she says she doesn't care. Oh, man. Oh, man. This can lead to many issues separating him from his mother. Babies are supposed to be weaned by 1 year old. Needs to go to jail. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Because it's at an inappropriate age here. This is very inappropriate, very disturbing. Yeah, that kid is going to be in therapy. I'm telling you. Right, exactly, Anonymous. They're not supposed to remember this. He's going to remember because he was 5. Exactly. Exactly. Karma. She said, how is there any difference than sexual abuse of a child? Oh yeah, definitely. So I think that's a problem, but I wanted to know what you guys thought because I was like, no, like that is not okay. That is not normal. Okay. People are so like she doesn't even. I don't even think she realizes how much damage she's doing to that child right now. Yeah, the psychological issues, oh man, it's not good. Please hit that like button if you haven't. It really helps her out because YouTube likes to hide these videos from the algorithm. More likes equals more people will see this video. Thank you, Sifa. Yes. Oh, thank you, Mark. I try. I just try to bring it to you guys and look, this is what's going on. This is what people are doing. Super, super gross. Okay. Okay, now I want to know what you guys think about this too. I'm dating a 23-year-old woman who looks like an 8-year-old girl. I am not a creep. Now, obviously, she has something where, she's just short. She didn't get any bigger. So she's permanently stuck in like an 8-year-old's body. Now, a lot of people are saying this guy obviously has weird tendencies and creepy tendencies because he is attracted to her. Now, this is a hard one, I think, because she is 23. It's not her fault that she was, that she has what she has. So is she not supposed to find love in the world? You know what I mean? But at the same time, everybody's always going to be looking at this guy going, why are you attracted to her? She looks like a little girl. Is there something wrong with you? So I want to know what your guys' take on this is. No, Jaded, I did not. So if she's saying it's for his health is not a reason, because he got all he can from the beginning. Oh, you're talking about okay. If you have to state you're not a creep, guess what? You're a creep. I'm torn because if she dated somebody that looked like her, she would be classified a pedophile. Well, obviously, that's what I was saying the same thing. Like she can't go out and get somebody that looks like her. You know what I mean? Because it would be a child. But does she not deserve to find love in this world? Is she supposed to go at it alone because she looks like a child? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. But it has to absolutely suck for her. You know what I mean? It's got to be awful. Her personality isn't, and she really doesn't look like a little girl after watching her for a cool minute. I went to school with this girl she looked just like that, just like her, blonde hair and everything. She was 3 years older than me, but short, right? She looked just like her. And I mean, not for nothing, but she was dating somebody on the football team at the time. I mean, I don't know where she is now in life, but a lot of people are attacking him over this, and I'm not sure if that's fair. Again, I don't know. I just wanted to bring it to you and see what you guys thought. I think that she does deserve to find love, and if she found love, good for her and him. It sucks for him too, because maybe he genuinely does love her, and it has nothing to do with her looking like a little girl. Yeah, it's got to suck for both of them. Gift her a like as a present. Yes, it is my birthday. So make sure you hit that thumbs up. It's free. I know it, Muse News. I got to get them shirts. But I think we're going to start out with like stickers first. I'm going to get some stickers. And then eventually I'm going to get some coffee mugs and some t-shirts and stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Jaded. Right. Exactly, honey. Okay. It's gotta be really hard for her and for him, especially like if they ever go out to dinner. You know what I mean? The looks they gotta get from people, and he's gotta explain all the time that she's an adult, and that's terrible. Thank you, Marie. All right, let's go on. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I just don't want to pull up, like, 'cause there's a couple of them that go together, like they have to be shown together. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this one up first. Oh, awesome, honeybee. Thank you. I will definitely do that. Hold on, I gotta. All right, let me do this now. Sorry, sorry guys. Non-binary teacher goes on TikTok rant, almost in tears because a student is misgendering them.
I have a student in one of my classes that's homophobic, transphobic, sexist, purposefully misgenders me. Back in September, I tried to get him moved to another class because it had just been an ongoing issue. And not only was he rude and disrespectful, he was just like not trying, and wouldn't take direction, would constantly argue with me. It's been an ongoing thing. Was told that it's too late in the year, couldn't move him, he would lose the credit. Yet they transferred someone into my class this month who is only getting half the credit. So it's okay for that kid to get half the credit, but not okay to remove the kid that's harassing me. I went to the counselors today. I've been asking for a parent-teacher conference for months now. Hasn't happened. Counselors won't set it up. But when I mentioned the fact that he's misgendering me on purpose, I was told, well, some religions, they don't have to do that because some religions don't agree with that. So they don't have to respect that at a public school. Now, I don't know if this kid is religious. I don't think he is, but the counselor sure is. And she made it obvious without directly saying it that she doesn't agree with who I am or my existence. So that's fun. And I hope she has the day she deserves. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, now that's fucking BS. Wow, that child parents piercing. Hold on, I'm trying to see what. Okay, I want to say this. So some people are gonna get mad at me, but that's okay. That's okay. We got to tell it like it is over here. What happened? Was there like a bulletin that got put out that said, hey, if you're trans or non-binary or any of this, do you want to sign up to be a teacher? Because why are so many of these coming out? Every day it's another teacher. Every day it's another trans but non-binary teacher trying to tell you what is going on in the classroom. But it's like, hello, why is there so many? Why did you choose to be teachers? I know why. So you can get in the kids' heads, so you can infiltrate them right from the elementary level and put your what do you call them? Like put your fangs in them, I'm going to say, and indoctrinate them, right? Like that's the only thing that makes any sense, because why are there so freaking many? Oh, see? Karma, thank you. My friend is a teacher, and she said that the school district seeks out the candidates who are transgender to add diversity to the school. This is in New York. Oh, yeah, don't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all. It's crazy. That went into how somehow TikTok is generating very serious mental health issues. Absolutely. TikTok is a terrible place. And look, and we've showed you that there's people on TikTok from Planned Parenthood that are teaching kids how to use toys. There's all this inappropriate stuff. There's all of these people on TikTok preaching to your children, trying to get into your kids' heads, trying to tell your kids what's up. Exactly. Exactly. Honeybee. That's exactly my point. If you are an adult and you're trans and that's your choice, I don't have any problem with you. I do have a problem with these people pushing that shit on children. I absolutely have a problem with that. It's funny you bring TikTok up because I was just watching a documentary from the person who made TikTok, and he said he does not allow his children on TikTok. I absolutely do not let my kids on TikTok. They're not allowed to go anywhere near TikTok. Okay. Workplaces do that too. I've worked at many companies who are required to meet a diversity quota, so they have to hire based on that and not based on their work ethic or experience. That's ridiculous. And that's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Like, you could be way overqualified for a job, way overqualified. You have everything you need to be able to do that job, but you're going to be passed off because you're a heterosexual straight person. And they need diversity. And they need this shit going on and being pushed. And you can't push it without any of these people up in there. Ugh. Ridiculous. Okay, let's move on. Hey, outdoorsy life. Sorry, I'm going. Okay. Do you guys remember? Let me see if this is it. Okay, do you guys remember I shared a story about that Missouri school who took children to a drag show and did not tell the parents about it, right? Did not tell the parents there was going to be a drag show. Hold on. Give me 1 minute, Jaded Warehouse, and we'll just remind me of that in a second. Okay, well, after our breaking report about a school taking kids to a drag show without informing parents, Missouri Attorney General calls for the resignation of school officials who were involved. I am calling, this is Attorney General Andrew Bailey. I am calling for the resignation and or termination of any school official who knew that they would be subjecting children to this adult-themed drag show without parental consent. Finally, somebody is standing up and saying something. It's not okay. Everybody needs to do that. But thanks to Libs of TikTok for sharing this, and then everybody else who has shared this, something is being done about it. So that's a good thing. So we can all be happy about that. Oh my God. That's terrible. Our children are absolutely being brainwashed. I know, Sass. Okay. Now, let me find it. Okay. PA State Senator Steve Santaserio was listed as a sponsor for this queer prom. Now that's what it says right there. I'm not saying that. For kids as young as 13 years old. The program included drag shows, and kids received a gift bag containing condoms, lube, and info from Planned Parenthood. Now I'm going to read that to you again. PA State Senator was listed as a sponsor for this queer prom for kids as young as 13. The program included drag shows, and kids received a gift bag containing condoms, lube, and info from Planned Parenthood. All right. Now, here is the picture of where he is listed as a sponsor right here. Senator Stephen Santasario. Okay. Do you guys see right here? Do you know where this queer prom took place? The Rainbow Room. Remember we talked about the Rainbow Room? Oh, yeah. It's like that. Oh, yeah, right here. When Fox News Digital reached out for comment about the drag queen performance, the state senator boasted his support of the event, which occurred at a Planned Parenthood-sponsored youth program called the Rainbow Room, which is located in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Yeah, the Rainbow Room, which is the same room, for you guys who have previously not seen the video that we talked about, the Rainbow Room, is a room where children ages 13 to 21, yes, you heard me right, 13 to 21, can go and talk about sex toys and play with them and have all this very, very inappropriate get together, I guess I would say. So what do you guys make of that? I know. Sass, I'm telling you. Bucks County, Pennsylvania, yeah. Yeah, and exactly. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, you guys. I'm livid. And you should be. Everybody should be, which is kind of why that lady's comment pissed me off the other day. Because she's like, oh my God, you're so angry. You're going to have a stroke. Like, you shouldn't make videos when you're angry. If you can watch this stuff as a person, you don't even have to be a parent. But if you can watch this stuff and it doesn't make you angry, I'm not the problem here. You are. You're the problem here. Not me. How can you not get angry? How does this not make you mad or make you angry or piss you off? Or how do you not want to fight against this stuff? Oh, I know what you're talking about. I'm actually gonna bring that up, Jaded Warehouse. Yep. Exactly. The children need people to be angry for them. The children need people to stand up and fight against what is going on. Exactly. If it doesn't make you mad or freak you out or bother you, then you are the problem. Oh, it's okay, Casey. All right. Exactly, Sefa. Sorry, I'm going down here. Let me get, talked about that, the senator. Okay. Appalling. Now this was, hold on, where is this? I can't remember. Texas, I think. I don't know where this was, but it was a family-friendly drag show. Again, obviously this is a microphone, but just look how inappropriate this is. Not okay. Not fucking okay. Where is that kid's mother? Where are that kid's parents? Because they should be arrested. And I don't care what anybody says. They should be. They should have to enter some kind of program. Like a brainwashing program. Yes, everybody does need to share this video, but do you know, and normally this would bother me. Do you know, since I've started making these videos about children in schools and the shit that's going on, I have lost 40 subs. But you know what? You know what I said to myself? And normally that would bother me. But you know what I said to myself? I said, those 40 people were not here for the truth. So screw them. I don't need them. Now, I didn't know if it was from like, because I know some people were on YouTube saying that if people shared your videos, they were unsubscribed. Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't think it is. I think people just got mad about what I was saying and that I was going against this. But you know what? I don't care because I don't need those 40 people. If you're not here for the truth and if you can't accept what I'm saying as reality, then I don't need you here. I don't even want you to listen. So that's where I'm at. Yes, Muse News, thank you. Yeah, sometimes the truth hurts and sometimes people don't like to see it. So, you know what? I'm more than happy. That just tells me that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. All right. Oh, definitely. I'm going to tell you right now that if that was well, it wouldn't be because my child wouldn't even be there. But, I would have, oh man. Not okay. See, and Karma, that's the thing. There are so many people in the world that just accept this and they think, well, we can't speak out against it or we're going to be considered homophobic or transphobic or whatever. And there's so many people that they're like, oh, you can't do that. That's hating them. That's, going against. You know what? Stand up for your children. Stand up for your grandchildren and your nieces and your nephews and anybody who this shit is happening to, because this is reality. This is what schools are doing. This is what your kids are seeing and hearing while they're at school. You don't have a problem with that? Sorry. Get it together. Get your shit together. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely, Karma. All right, let's go to this next thing. Sorry, I'm going. I know. I got to start deleting these as I go. Hey, baby. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. Okay. Okay, let's move on. All right, let me pull this up. Oh shit, hold on. I gotta get that off. Hold on 1 second. I gotta pull up this picture that I had saved because shit. I can't show that. Give me 1 second because I fixed it so I could show it to you because it was way too inappropriate for me to be putting on here. So let me just pull this picture up real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, I fixed it. It's still gross, but now I can at least share it. All right, so this, oh, thank you, Jade Hunter. Exactly, Anonymous Luther, and that is what we do it for. That's who I do it for. Okay. Now, where did that thing go? Hold on. Oh, shit. I think I lost it, but it's okay because I will just show you the picture. Oh, right here. Okay, so a parent from SASD schools found the P-graphic book, Genderqueer, in a school library. The book contains graphic depictions of sex and various sexual scenes. These are the books they're offering for your kids in school. Now I'm just going to share. I can't pull up this screen, but I took a screenshot and I crossed some things out because I was like, oh, hell no, there's no way I'm putting that up on my screen. But I wanted to share it with you guys. So let me pull up this picture that I screenshotted. Where is it? Oh, right here. Okay, so this is from the book. Very, very inappropriate. And it actually showed things here. So I immediately was like, oh my God. So, but this is the book, you guys. This is a page from one of the books. I am not going to read it to you, but you can see how very, very inappropriate it is. And my God, how can this even be allowed in schools? Like, that's ridiculous. The freaking school should be shut down for that. Like, that's how inappropriate that shit is. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Oh, thank you, White Rain. Crisis Cast. Yeah. Yeah. And hey, Melissa, welcome. Yeah, so that's how inappropriate that is. Like, I mean, it literally showed pictures of two boys, you know, going at it and doing very, very inappropriate adult things. But these are the books that are on your school's library that your children have access to. I don't know. I mean, if anybody ever needs a reason to homeschool their children or a reason to not send your kids put your kids into the public education system, just come to me. I get a whole file together. I got reasons coming out of my ears. Oh my God, it's crazy. Hey, Mrs. Kelly. It's crazy. Exactly. Why? Just why? All right, hold on. Let me make sure I got. So inappropriate, man. Just not even cool. Hold on, you guys. I'm closing out of some of these that I already went over. Oh, give me just 1 second, y'all. Ugh. Yeah, sorry. I'm just closing out of all these. Give me just a second. Okay. All right. There. Got all that done. My aunt posted a video of someone's 3-year-old child doing his ABCs, but it's all about trans pride and sexual names and such. I was like, oh my Lord, my grandkids will not be reading them damn books. Absolutely. Oh, it's exactly what they are pushing. It's a very sick world, and you guys, the only way to fight the darkness is to expose it to the light. That's all I'm trying to do. And this is the only way that I know how. You know, I have this platform. I'm going to use it to expose this shit and to call it out and to talk about it and to make sure everybody knows that it is legit happening. That's my contribution to society. That's what I'm contributing, is trying to let people know what's going on, because if people don't stand up and fight this, it's just going to get much, much worse. Much, much worse. Yes, you guys, please hit that thumbs up. Please sub to the channel. It's a free way to help out the channel. Anybody that wants to join to become a member, the link's down in the description below. And also anybody that wants to donate, links are down in the description below. We love you guys and we appreciate everything. Okay, now I got one more thing that I want to bring up. Thank you, Jade Hunter. Oh, thanks, Casey. Okay. Now let's talk about Alanis Morissette. Alanis Morissette admits the music industry is run by elite pedophiles and they're all child, you know what. In a documentary called Jagged, which premieres Tuesday at the Toronto International Film Festival, 47-year-old Morissette claims that the entertainment industry is run by elite pedophiles who routinely abuse children. According to Morissette, she was forced to have sex with multiple men in the entertainment industry when she was just a teenager. It took me years in therapy to even admit there had been any kind of victimization on my part, Morissette said. I would always say I was consenting, and then I'd be reminded, like, hey, you were 15. You're not consenting at 15. Now I'm like, oh, yeah, they're all pedophiles. It's statutory rape. Yahoo News reports, according to the Post, Morissette doesn't name the alleged abusers in the film, but she faults the music industry for ignoring her when she tried to speak up. I did tell a few people, and it kind of fell on deaf ears, she said. It would usually be stand up, walk out of the room moment. She also reportedly says that she frequently experienced unwanted advances. Last year, Morissette told the Sunday Times that almost every woman in the music industry has been assaulted, harassed, or RAPED, and that is ubiquitous, more in music even than film. She added, though, that women who want to speak out face the threat of losing their job, reputation, or not being believed. In the documentary, according to the Post, she says she hadn't gone into specific information about her experiences because she wanted to protect my parents, protect my brothers, and protect future partners. But it's good that finally people are starting to speak out. I mean, that's all we can really hope for, guys, is that people will come forward and let it all out there. It's good that she is doing this. I absolutely believe it 100%. Yes. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy, guys. Oh, Anonymous, I would love it. And you guys, I did want to let you know, hold on one second, let me drink my coffee. I did want to let you know that I am getting together. Basically, people are telling me their stories of why they pulled their kids out of school or why their kids are not in school, what their story is, what happened, the reasoning behind their choices. So people are sending those to me. So if you guys have any that you want to send in to me, send it right to my email. Sifa, if you could, Sifa just actually put my email in the chat. So anybody that wants to share their story, you can do it anonymously. Your name does not have to be used, but you can, share the story with me. And then I'm going to put all of it together and I'm going to make a video about it all. Because this is real life and more parents need to speak up and we all need to stand together if we have any shot at saving what's left of the future of the children. Now, people can look at that and say, oh, that's a little dramatic, but it's not. Because if people don't stand up and say anything and just let this continue, what future is left for the kids? What option do they have left? What's left? So anybody that wants to share their story, like I said, you could do it anonymously. You can just send those into my email. And when I am able to put this out, I will get it all together and I will put it out for everybody. I think it's so important. Did you want me to copy and paste mine to your YouTube so you can organize it better? You can if you want to, if you're comfortable with doing that, but I can get it right off Twitter. It's totally fine. Oh, thank you, Muse News. And if you can't email me, you can DM me on Twitter also. You know, and Anonymous, thank you for saying this. And I'm going to pull this up so people can see it, because I think if you have a platform and you have a voice, oh, you meant email. Okay, yes. Sifa, if you could send that to my email, I would appreciate it. If you like, why not use it for something that's good? Thank you, Anonymous. Why not use it to try to help or cause or make change or bring awareness? Because that's all I'm trying to do. So I want to thank all of you that have stuck by the channel and stuck by my content and appreciate what I'm trying to do here. All of you that left because you didn't like it, I guess the truth hurts and you weren't ready to hear it. It is what it is. So thank you and much love and appreciation to all of you guys that are still here. I love you guys. We couldn't do this without you. And I'm literally trying to fight a battle here, and I need more people to stand up, and we need more people to join in and say this is not right. What you're doing is wrong. So thank you guys. Yeah, I got to get going. I got to run to the store. I got a couple of things I got to do today, but I'm going to be for sure back on later. I haven't decided yet what it's going to be, but I definitely will have a video or possibly a live later. I'm not sure. But again, please hit that thumbs up. Please sub to the channel. Thank you, Oceans. Anybody that wants to donate, links are all down in the description below. Anybody who wants to join to become a member of the family, we would love to have you. We are good people. So I love you guys. Stay strong. And thank you guys so much for all the birthday wishes. And Sifa, that picture was awesome. Thank you for that. So yeah, I love you guys. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. Keep asking those hard questions and keep spreading that light. Have a good day, everybody.